Have you noticed that Linux Mint 22.3 Cinnamon still ships with the Linux kernel 6.17 by default, even though Linux kernel 7 is already available? In this video, I'll show you the safest way to upgrade to Linux kernel 7 directly from Linux Mint's built-in update manager. As you can see, this machine is currently running Linux kernel 6.17. This is the default hardware enablement kernel provided by Linux Mint 22.3. However, before making any system-level change, creating a backup is always the smartest move. So before installing kernel 7, I'm going to create a full Timeshift snapshot. Now I'm launching Timeshift. Timeshift is one of the best recovery tools available on Linux Mint. If anything unexpected happens after a kernel upgrade, you can restore your system back to this exact working state in just a few clicks. Many Linux users skip this step because kernel upgrades are generally safe, but spending a couple of minutes creating a backup can save hours of troubleshooting later. While Timeshift creates the snapshot, let me mention something important. Kernel upgrades normally work without any issues on Linux Mint, especially when installed through the official update manager. But hardware configurations vary, and having a recent Timeshift backup gives you an easy recovery option if you ever need it. Once the backup is complete, we're ready to install Linux kernel 7. Now I'll open the Linux Mint Update Manager. From the menu bar, select View and then choose Linux Kernels. This opens Linux Mint's built-in kernel management tool. One of the things I really like about Linux Mint is that it makes kernel management extremely simple. You don't need complicated terminal commands, third-party repositories, or manual downloads. On the left side, you can see the available kernel series. Currently, the system is running Linux kernel 6.17, but Linux kernel 7 is also available. I'll select Linux kernel 7. Linux Mint displays the available release along with its support period. At this point, simply select the latest kernel 7 release and click Install. Linux Mint will automatically download all required kernel packages, configure the bootloader, and prepare everything for the next restart. Depending on your internet connection and hardware speed, this process may take a few minutes. While the installation completes, it's important to understand that Linux Mint does not immediately remove your previous kernel. This is actually a very good thing. Keeping the older kernel available gives you a fallback option in case you experience hardware issues, driver problems, or unexpected behavior after upgrading. The installation has now finished successfully. Before removing anything, the safest approach is to reboot first and verify that kernel 7 works correctly on your system. So let's restart the machine. After rebooting, we're back inside Linux Mint. Now let's verify that the upgrade was successful. Opening system information shows that Linux kernel 7.0 is now active and running on this system. You can also confirm this from the terminal using the kernel version command. Everything looks good. The system booted normally, all hardware is detected correctly, and Linux kernel 7 is running without any issues. Now let's talk about some of the benefits users may see after upgrading. Kernel 7 introduces newer hardware support, updated drivers, improved scheduling, security enhancements, better compatibility with recent processors, refinements for modern graphics hardware, and continued improvements throughout the Linux ecosystem. Finally, I'll run Auto Remove. This removes old kernel packages, headers, and modules that are no longer required by the system. Not only does this free up disk space, but it also keeps your Linux installation cleaner and easier to maintain. And that's it. We've successfully upgraded Linux Mint 22.3 Cinnamon from Linux kernel 6.17 to Linux kernel 7, verified that the new kernel is running correctly, removed unnecessary older kernels, and cleaned up leftover packages. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Linux Mint tutorial.